Scholastic Audio presents Wild River, a novel by Rodman Philbrick. Read by Michael Curran-Dorsano. The hike down to the riverbed would be tough even without the packs. The trail is steep and twisty, and the big pack feels like I'm top-heavy, and if I'm not careful, I'll tip over backward. I'm not the only one. Imani really does fall over, and when Deke laughs and makes fun of her, Sky makes him take her pack, too. This is a team effort, he says, very firm. One of us falls, we pick our teammate up. Do whatever is necessary to preserve the team. Understood? Deke smirks, but agrees. Sky is really nice and everything, but you get the idea it wouldn't be smart to make him mad. I'm worried that if Deke doesn't stop being such a jerk, he's going to ruin it for the rest of us. When we finally get down to river level, there's a lot of work to do. Sky inflates the bright red raft and prepares it for launch. When it's ready, Cindy helps us stow and secure the packs, which contain all the food and gear we'll need for the 3-day journey. Then she takes charge of making sure our bulky life jackets are adjusted and the chin straps on our helmets are fastened. I make sure the elastic strap on my glasses is tight. Just before we climb into the raft, I finally get a chance to check out the scenery, which is spectacular. There are high mountains all around us, with peaks like the points of a crown. Awesome. The clear mountain water, rushing around rocks and boulders, sounds like a distant crowd cheering. Across the river, tall fir trees line the water's edge like a row of dull green sentries. The ravine walls are higher and steeper than I expected, especially on the opposite shore. And it's just us, not another raft in sight. Feels like we're all alone in the world. Us and the river and the unspoiled scenery. Not a bad feeling, and just scary enough to be exciting. One by one, as our names are called, we pile into the big raft. Sky passes out paddles and shows us how to dip the blades and pull, but not too deep. First rule of Raft Club, stay in the raft. Okay, for purposes of steering, you will be divided into 2 teams, left and right. Deke, Tony, and Cindy, you are Team Blue. Mia, Daniel, Imani, and me, we are Team Red. Got it? Today, I'll be the raft commander and shout out directions. Okay? Everybody good? Here goes. Shove off. The current sweeps us away from shore, and the big raft starts spinning. Sky finally gets us pointed in the right direction by shouting, "Red!" or "Blue!" At first, I'm afraid to use my paddle. I really don't want to fall out of the raft, but then I start to get the hang of it. It's fun. At the first turn, we're almost swept up onto the rocky shore. At the last moment, we manage to get the raft back into the middle of the river. "Well done!" Sky exclaims. "You're getting the hang of it. 2 more turns, and we'll find the rapids, or they'll find us." He explains this is how the river got its name. So many crazy twists and turns. We manage to keep the raft centered through both turns, and then suddenly, we start to pick up speed, like we're sliding down a slippery ladder, going faster and faster. I hear it before we see it, the roar of the whitewater rapids. A second later, the bottom of the world seems to drop away. Waves, spray, big rocks, they all blur together. I'm instantly soaked from head to foot. And that's fun, too. Like the coolest ride in the coolest water park ever. The raft bobs and tips, and a couple of times it almost flips over. Or that's what it feels like. I think most of us are screaming, partly in terror, and partly for the sheer fun of it. And we're all improving with the paddle work. The only one not cheering is Imani, but from the way she handles her paddle, I'm guessing this isn't her first rafting experience. Sky has his hands full keeping us upright. Suddenly, we're spinning backward, and it's all I can do to stay in the raft, let alone follow Sky's shouted instructions. "Red! Red! Red!" He's digging like mad with his own paddle. We're heading right for a huge white boulder, waves breaking all around it. I don't know what to do or how to help. We're doomed for sure. But somehow Sky shoves us off, and then we're spinning the other way, and I get a face full of water that makes it hard to see. Next thing I know, we're out of the rapids and slowing down as the river widens. Our screams turn to cheers. We made it. And maybe if we'd stopped right there, all of us would have survived.